Hi, it's Channel Reviews, and today I'm going to talk about a very random film that for some reason is currently number 6 trending in the UK on Netflix. Now, I literally stumbled across this film. I saw it was on my watch list, and I thought, you know what, I like sort of these psychological drama thriller films, so let's give it a try. The reviews were like mixed, and so I thought it could be pretty decent, could be underrated. Turns out it is absolutely terrible, and I just wanted to talk about it on here to kind of get a rant off my chest at how much of a waste of time this film was. The film in question is called Premonition.
If I let Jim die, is that the same thing as killing him?
Honey, Jim's already dead.
Premonition.
Now, before I start the review, it'd be great if you could drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and if you're feeling really generous, hit the subscribe button. So without further ado, let's talk about 2007's Premonition. Premonition sees a depressed woman, played by Sandra Bullock, learn that her husband, played by Julian McMahon, was killed in a car accident the previous day. She then awakens the next morning to find him alive and well at home, then awakens the day after that to find that he's dead. This film is part of a very popular O's subgenre of lower budget, silly mystery thrillers, usually starring big name actresses, with examples including The Return, The Eye, the remake one, The Forgotten, Case 39, and several more. This, however, might just be the worst of the bunch. An excruciatingly boring, nonsensical mess of cliches, unsatisfactory reveals and tension building. The film also crash lands into the ever-growing time loop subgenre, with a looping week as the backdrop for the plot. Non-linear storytelling can work incredibly effective at times, and be a thrilling experience for the viewer to piece together and deliver satisfying payoffs. Here, however, the story is a largely convoluted, jarring affair for the majority of its runtime, and has the same structure as someone tearing out a selection of pages from a particularly dull book and throwing them in your face. There are weak attempts at scares and tension, with usage of cheap jump scares, dead animals, and a very brief attempt at the most cliched modern horror trope of all time, a creepy kid. These scare techniques and moments of tension are normally presented with god-awful shaky cam and seizure-inducing pulsating editing. There is no intensity to anything whatsoever, and the score is largely generic melodramatic tones or booming stock-feeling action and thriller beats. Sandra Bullock really is carrying this whole film on her shoulders, and gives far too much than the material deserves. She delivers the morbid grief, confusion and hysteria well, though slightly over the top at times. Everyone else is uninteresting, and the writing for some characters is very inconsistent, and they make some very questionable decisions at times, especially the police officer that informs her of her husband's death, and the psychiatrist doctor that's been prescribing her lithium. Premonition honestly borders on like a half-star rating or 1 out of 10, if not for Bullock's commitment and admittedly an intriguing premise. However, it's executed terribly and will quickly leave you feeling lost and testing your patience with its slow pacing and meandering lack of progression. The smattering of horror elements are weak, and the film lacks any atmosphere and genuine investment at all. It really is 96 minutes I will never get back. And despite what Netflix tells you, you really shouldn't bother watching it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it more entertaining than the film if you've seen it. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Premonition, or what's your sort of favourite or worst, like sort of psychological drama, mystery, thriller type thing. Very broad spectrum, I know. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, it means a lot, and I will speak again very soon on the next video. Cheers.